Hello, people.
Hello.
We apologise for being 49 seconds late starting.
But I did do it all by myself today.
You did.
Let's say quick hello to all the people that are there already. Actually, I'm going to go straight in for the visage reveal. Oh, no, I'm not, because I've suddenly lost my cursor. There it is.
Oh, hi, guys.
Kaz was number one at the beginning. Don't know if she still is. Hi, Kaz. Hello, number one. Make it so. Break from packing and cleaning.
Number 9 at the moment.
You're off soon. Oh, number 9. That didn't last long. You're off soon then,
Guess
Kaz.
who's number 8? It's me.
Kaz is heading off. Is coming over to the UK. She's heading out from Australia on the 1st or 2nd, I think you said. Going to spend some time with Catherine first, and then she's going to meet up with us in Sussex. Not that I'm slightly overexcited or anything. Hello, Linda. I would have said hello to Kaz and Linda like in the chat earlier, but hello, Carol. Oh, you're not working today, Carol. Hello, Kate and Renee and Martha. I think Martha's just left put a picture in the live stream follow along room. Doing a bit of a
noise.
I think that was Martha. I only had a quick look as we were passing through. Hello, Rachel. Well, speaking of Rachel, I almost have finished up that Manx quilt square I was doing in the last. Oops, I can't hold it straight on. I was holding up. You can see there's pins down the side, so I've still got to do the very last little turnover at the back. But that's all finished up now, and I did the bulk of that during the stream. I was well chuffing myself. That was my Christmas in July. I now have, and a couple of other people in our community have already got, because they pre-ordered the August box, but at the moment. It is something that I'm very excited to try, because I've not done it before, so stop dropping hints. Be quiet. Hi, Mandy. I wonder if our Mandy's going to be here as well. I think she said she might be if she can.
Yeah, cool.
Warp speed 9, get us out of here. Make it so. Engage. I can't make the chat go down. Hey, Jackie. And Jen. I miss Jen. And Jen and Jackie. 3 J's. Evelyn, hello.
Hey, Lucy.
Viviana's there. I've been dreaming about you, Viviana. Hey, Jenny. We've got Jenny and Jen. And Debs, hello. Kerry. Number one. Oh. Thanks, Rachel. I've still got 4 of those small pieces left and the big piece left to do and the stockings. So I've got loads more projects to come out of that box, but now it's got to stop because I've got to move on to the next box and all the other multitude of things I've got going on. I've got some more lovely pieces for the quilt to stitch on. I'm going to sit and stitch them, just tack them on this afternoon. So I've got that to do, and if I get fed up doing that or run out of things to do, I might sit and start going through making up the little mini packs of fabrics we're going to do as some of the giveaways on Saturday. I've had lots of people already emailing me to ask to go in the hat because they're not going to be able to, either because they can't make it at that time for the Saturday live, or because for technical reasons they can't join in the live chat. So I think this is going to be the most popular giveaway ever so far in our community. I've never had so many pre-entries before.
Yeah.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Caroline. I've already said hello to Caroline. Have I? No, I don't think I have.
We said hello to Kerry.
Kazia. I've already said hello to Kerry. Right, so I'm going to do the split screen thing. Am I? There it is. So these are...
See, she knows what she's doing.
this is a new piece coming from Debbie D. I won't say the whole name. Beautiful piece. I have done a video showing it. All of the pieces that have come in I've videoed, and we'll show them in more detail, each one, and they'll all be in the Bonkers quilt playlist if you want a better look. So yeah, gorgeous though. I did wonder if she'd been influenced by the Maggie Madness month, the Maggie movement. The reason I've been dreaming about Viviana is that next month Viviana's going to be my muse. I think it will probably go on into the following month, because the month will be split up by going off to Sussex and everything. But yeah, and it doesn't have to be a monthly thing anyway. You know, it'll go on as long as it goes on. But yeah, so sure. Yes, I've been very busy getting ready for that as well. So yeah, and that cute. And then this morning in the Stitch Kit box, I got these. So Kirsty and Rachel were so taken with the idea of the Bonkers quilt that they have made up pieces themselves for the quilt. So this one's from Kirsty, and she was saying that's one of those Tilda fabrics. So the lady was printed on there, and then she's stitched into the pattern, and I did this little bee and flowers and things. They're cute. And you can't see all the texture. The camera sort of flattens out the texture a bit. If I can. There we go. It feels lovely. And then Rachel's done this one, a hexagon with butterflies and flowers. Cute. I've got oh, there's someone else asking to go in the drawer. Yes, certainly you can. Now that's Kate. I don't know if it's the Kate that's in here or a different Kate, but it's the Kate I swapped with.
No, you're
so that's another one to
yourself.
go on the list. No, I'm not going to be in the drawer myself, because it's going to be 3 packs of fabrics which I'll be making up myself anyway.
That will be a bit counterproductive.
Yeah, it will be. So for anybody that doesn't already know, I'm sure most people here now will know. Hi Dawn, it's you, Kate. Yes, I'll put you on the list. So it's going to be a generous sized piece of the fabric that I used to make this. No, this is the one that Maggie made. You'll see it better there, actually. Beautiful. It looks upside down, but if I put it right way up, then something else will be upside down. But what I call the fig onion, that's my favourite part. So it will be one of these pieces. I've got no, hang on. I was talking about the fabric packs. The fabric packs will be a generous sized piece of this fabric. This is a piece that Maggie made, and I made a piece myself. And this is, let me show you this as well. What we're here. Let's go into the so this is what I made with my piece. I turned it. Tom, don't say what I know you're going to be thinking.
I was already thinking it, yeah.
I knew you would be. Can anyone else guess? Don't put your answers in the chat. Thank you. Hi, Petter.
Looks like it's got some problems there. It's not closing up fully.
So this is a gather up grab and go bag, I'm calling it. You'll have seen them. I think you tend to see them more for cosmetics. Hey Noreen. He is filthy, Kate. He is, but I saw it coming. And everybody knows what he means.
Defense, I didn't say anything.
No, but everybody knows what you mean. It does look exactly like...
If you all know what she means, then you're all filthy too.
It looks like a bag, yes.
Jen!
Yes, I liked the idea of who said psychedelic sea urchin. That's what it looks like. Hey Viv. So this is, yeah, you tend to see these they're like commercially available, you can buy them. You tend to see them, people use them for cosmetics, and they're really handy because you just chuck everything in, you know, whatever you want to, you throw it all in, gather it up and take it with you. And they have like a flap that comes over as well. In the end I decided not to do the flap because I didn't want to cover up the stitching. Also I was running out of time. So then when you take it down to downstairs or wherever or out and about with you, everything's all spread out. Nice and easy to get. You've not got a rummage in a bag, it's just all spread out. It's like a work surface. And also I think it was Carol had a good suggestion, because she's got a few of these that she'd bought, she said, and she got pieces of like that beading mat you can get. It's like a kind of fuzzy surface. I've got a piece of it I use when I'm beading. It's great because you can put beads on it and they don't roll away, but you can pick up easily off it. It's like a kind of a foamy, fuzzy stuff. But anyway, she put a piece of that in the bottom. Great idea because you've got ready-made work surface. So, and the nice thing is I can still enjoy all my stitching and that on the other side. And the texture of it, the texture of the bag feels lovely. Yeah, flat would spoil it, I think. But I can see why things go over your head because you're short. Yeah. So I can see why they do it with the flat, because what you do is then you tie, so you would tie this up in a bow, whatever. And
Blimey. Thank you so much to Kate Cat for becoming a founding fartist.
Oh, new member. Yay. Thanks, Kate. Welcome. Do you know that is 62 now? 62 members. Oh, thanks, Kate. It's called a dolly bag. Yeah, if you leave a space between the edge and you get the frill around the top. Yeah. And we used to have to make these for when Tom and his brother were little. When they went to the nursery school, we got given a pattern. When you signed up for them to go to the nursery school, you were given 2 patterns. And you were told to go down to, there was a certain shop in the town that would give you the right fabric, and you had to make up a brown gingham little overall pattern. They gave you an embroidered motif. Each child had their own motif, which matched the thing on their peg. And you also had to make this in this kind of a chambray type of fabric drawstring bag. And it was the first time I'd done a drawstring like this, where you do that that thing where you put one string in from this end all the way round out that end. The other string goes in this end all the way round out that end, so that you could just pull both ends and it closes up. It's the first time I'd ever done that. It was years ago when Tom was, Richard was about 3 or 4, so you'd have been just a toddler. Yeah. So anyway, the fabric packs will include a generous sized piece of this fabric, thanks to the generosity of Maggie and Jen, who've both sent me good sized lengths of this fabric so that I can include some in the packs, and also some smaller pieces, scraps that I use to make, again, fabrics that Maggie gave me. And they're the ones that I used to make this scroll in the Maggie style. So they were mainly pinks and greens, bright pinks and bright greens, really vibrant colours. Little cotton print fabrics that you can cut into pieces and make up your own scroll with. So there's going to be 3 packs like that. And there are going to be 3 Maggie pieces. This scroll. And I could include this. This is this little spool that I made. I showed how to make these in a video. So they're button at one end, bead at the other, so they'll stand upright, and you can display your scroll on there. So I'll probably put that in as well, because it is a nice way to show them and store them. So it'll be this beautiful scroll made by Maggie, and one of the smaller pieces. I just haven't gone in and chosen the one yet, but it'll be one that's, you could easily make it into like a needle book or something like that.
Very nice.
So yeah, 3 packs of the fabrics, 3 hand stitch items made by Maggie herself. So it'll be 6 prizes altogether, and I'm happy to send them all out internationally as well. So lots of chances to win, lots and lots of people already entered. So if you're not going to, the way to enter is to, if you're with us for the live stream on Saturday, Tom will back me up here. I've been trying to do so many things just lately. My brain is so full, I can't make it sit still long enough to get my words out sometimes. So if I'm falling over my words a bit, I apologise.
Should have seen her little face while setting up for the stream.
Yeah. And I'm getting a lot of that thing where I suddenly just like switch off, and I only know because I'm editing my own videos and I see it happen.
Your brain's just objecting that we're not doing anymore.
My brain's just going, no, stop.
Hey, Carrie.
And I've lost myself now. Hi, Carrie. Hey, Julie. Oh, there's always more time though, Julie. There's always time. I'm definitely, it's like I was saying in a post this morning, I think we will all be taking a little bit of that Maggie magic forward with us for years to come. I mean, and I'll tell you what, the piece she posted in the Facebook group this morning is different again to anything else I've seen that she's done. It's fabulous, really cool. I love it. What I'll do is, for people that don't go on into the Facebook group, I'll grab that picture and share it in the Discord as well. I just thought, oh my God, I didn't even know. Look, this is different again. Anyway, I'm digressing. What's the talking about?
You sound enthusiastic about things.
What the hell was I talking
about? So
about?
many things. Who knows?
Oh, yes. No, I know what it was. I just wanted to make the point that the way to join, to be in with the chance of winning one of these pieces or the fabric packs, is to join us on Saturday night if you can, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. UK time. Here. I will put a post out in the Facebook group and Discord with a link either tomorrow or the day after, and then you'll be typing !join, you know the drill, like we usually do in the live chat. But if you're either not going to be able to join us because the time zone doesn't work, or you've got stuff going on so that you can't come along, or if for technical reasons you can't work out how to get into the live chat, or you watch on the telly and you haven't got a phone to do it, you know, or whatever, there are technical reasons why a lot of people can't join, then email me. I don't want the regular people to miss out because they can't type !join in the live chat during a stream. And it's been really nice actually that the people have contacted me by email already. A lot of them have said, hi, I'm so-and-so, I love your videos, I've enjoyed this, that or the other. I'm always there, but I don't really join in. You know, and a lot of people don't join in. We don't, you know, lots of people, we can see by the numbers that there are lots more people watching. Oh, hang on, let's let her say a piece.
Thanks for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe.
Thank you, so I always forget that. Yeah, we can tell by the numbers that there are a lot more people watching than do join in the chat, and you know, I wouldn't want people to miss out.
No.
So yes, you can email me. You can find my email address if you click on the link tree in the description box, which for me is down below this, but it might be somewhere else for you. Wherever the description box is, you'll find my email, or message me on Discord and let me know, and I will throw your name in the hat for you.
I guess the not funny thing is a lot less convincing when it very closely follows a laugh.
Say that again?
It's just, calling me not funny is less convincing when you just laughed at what I've said.
Yes, I can't help it sometimes. Yes, as I said last time, I believe you used to do it when you were a kid. It used to be hard to tell you off. Yeah, like Lynette is pointing out there, the bag it goes. Yeah, somebody shared in the Facebook group again this morning this picture of a leather purse made in a very similar way to that drawstring bag, which was based on an Iron Age piece. And how lovely that Iron Age people were making bags in exactly the same way to carry their bits and pieces about. And here am I making one now. I don't think they did all the embroidery on it, but theirs were made of leather.
You're doing embroidery on leather would be a bit more difficult, I suppose, but not impossible.
So that's what's going in the giveaway. So as an example, I haven't decided which piece I'm doing yet, but as an example, when I say a smaller piece being given away, that's an example of one of Maggie's smaller pieces. Beautiful, so beautiful. I've got some pieces that she sent me like 3 years ago now, whenever it was, and sorry, I just bellowed straight into the microphone then. And then I've got some pieces that she gave me when we met up in Cornwall last year, which she gave me specifically with a view to, like, keep them or give them away, whatever you like. So those are the ones I'll be pulling one from there to add to the giveaway. Right. Should we stitch some pieces on the quilt?
I think we should at least try.
Yeah. And another person who, like, we don't see joining in the chat, but Nancy, if you're watching, thank you very much. She sent me some lovely things unexpectedly, including these beautiful variegated threads to be used
very nice
on the Bonkers quilt.
And Carrie, you might be disappointed because I might not get around to it, but we'll see.
Yes. When he does decide to do something, he usually does a very good job of it, creative or kind of.
I think it's all very easy. So.
Well, you're changing your YouTube name, Jenny. What you're going to be? Is it going to be the same as your Discord name?
You're changing it to Dave.
We don't have many days in our Discord.
Not a lot of days.
No.
We've got one.
I think we've got
to
one.
my knowledge.
Yeah.
Not that he's actually active in our Discord.
No, I think
often,
he just joined in the very early days to be supportive, but I don't think he ever comes in actually.
Yeah, I don't know if he even remembers he's in there, frankly.
No, probably not. He's in at least one other Discord group that I know of, so he probably sees the messages pop up. But so I love variegated threads too. Who was it saying? Yeah, Julie. Yeah, you can never go wrong with variegated threads. They're so pretty. These aren't they lovely? They're lovely anchor ones as well.
Mm.
Very, very nice.
Probably very good quality.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use them. What I'll do is I'll wind them onto cards, because if I take them to the event like this, they will end up in a tangled mess. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, that'll be in that.
I'm gonna wind them onto bobbins. I actually got, because Susie Q had one, I had to have it. I actually got this. This one and a smaller one. Well done with the smaller one. But anyway, this little die cutting thing, so I can cut bobbins out of waste card.
Very handy.
The one that I've been using. What have I done? Where's that gone?
You've thrown it away.
I mean, you could just cut any shaped piece of card, really, couldn't you? But I just thought it was so cute when I saw Susie had it. I had to have it, and it's got this nifty little thing where you've got this. So you see this impression here. I'll show you on this one. So these are some of the threads I've been getting ready to bring with me. This is the one. So I've just cut it from waste card. But this little bit here, you see on the die, doesn't want to focus because it's picking up the detail behind.
More interesting stuff as far as it's concerned in the background.
Oh, you can just about see it, can't you? That creates these little things here, so if you bend that back, the thread will go through there, and you can pop it through there and then clip it shut again, and it holds the ends, which I thought was such a nifty idea. And I like that it's got this little hangy thing as well. Yeah. And I guess
it means you can recycle scraps of old card into something.
Yeah, because I could just as well cut that out of an old cornflakes packet. These dies will just about do that sort of weight of fabric. And I guess these are going to be for like wrapping around skeins of thread, maybe. That's what I'm guessing that bit is for. So yeah, it's a nice little set, and I got that for very, very little via Amazon. Came from China, but you know. Like I said before, even if I bought it from a shop here, it would probably still have come from China. Just getting it cheaper. So I will wind those onto skeins. But what these variegated ones I think will be especially good for, my intention is that we'll, say these pieces ended up being together like this, I don't think they would be together like that, but say this ended up across here like that. We'll probably patch in other little pieces to fill in the gaps where we've got little gaps and things, and then we'll use lots of stitching to anchor down the raw edges, blend everything together. There'll be a lot of stitching. It's going to be quite a challenge. I'm going to love it, but it's going to... I mean, a few of us will be working on it during the event, but I don't think there's any way there's absolutely no way it'll all be done during the event. And I think pieces will continue to come in afterwards as well. So there's still quite a bit of space on it. I'll see if I can do a sort of a bit of a show and tell in a minute. Oh, Jenny Stitcher, is that you now changed, Jenny? Is that your new name, Jenny Stitcher? Oh, Tom's just printed me a new 3D thing. Tom, do you want to say about it while I get my quilt out?
I mean, it's a little stitch guide, I think mainly aimed at doing blanket stitch. But it's like a thumb ring thing. You hold it up against the edge of the fabric, and it allows you to put evenly spaced stitches along the edge. And it's got a little sticky out bit, so you keep them at an even distance from the edge as well.
Well, worth a try for me, because what I tend to do is get bigger and bigger. Not just in my size, but on my stitching. Yeah. And someone did say to me once. No. Someone did say to me once that they used to, when they were at embroidery school, they were taught to draw little marks on their actual thumb or their thumbnail or something, and they'd use that as a guide. Well, I'm going to try and hold this up now, but it's getting a bit difficult. I'm going to start taking kind of... that is Jenny. I'm going to start taking progress pictures as I go along, because we're thinking of putting a web page together. Well, I say we.
Yeah.
Putting a web page together so we can share all these things. I'll have to take my headphones off. Don't talk about it.
I can call her a hobbit and she'll have no idea.
There we go.
She's very, very small.
I hope that's all showing.
Hopefully she's going to do one of those disappearing tricks where she drops a thing and she's gone.
Whoops.
No, she's still there. Shame. She's messed up the trick.
I don't know if you managed to see all of that. It's really difficult to show. I'll have to,
Start getting rid of her.
Be better.
Oh, hi, we weren't saying anything.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Cass, how could you say such a thing? She's not a hobbit, that's a massive quilt.
Carol! You lot. Hello, Emily.
I can't believe you guys would be so mean.
You should be on my side.
And she'll have no idea what I said until she watches this back later.
No.
Oh, and regarding the question that someone asked, that I don't remember anymore, I don't regularly embroider, but I have done it at least enough to annoy Mum.
To say, to do a really beautiful job of it and then tell me how easy it was and then never do it again. Also really complicated crochet stitches and patterns.
Yeah.
You know, the fancy lacy ones that I have to really concentrate on. Yeah. Yes, we do remember you, Noreen, from last time.
Hey, Noreen.
You joined in for the first time last time, I remember. And I think you've left some comments on the YouTube videos as well since then, so yeah, I do remember your name. It is going to be fantastic, Martha. I know I always get overexcited about things, but I've got such a good feeling about this quilt. I think it is going to be a huge labour of love, pulling it all together. But it really will be a labour of love. It will be an absolute joy to work on. And I just think if one person set out to make something like this, even if you gave yourself 10 years to do it, and set out to make something that was really had all sorts of different elements, that was really eclectic, and you couldn't do it. I think it couldn't be like this if it wasn't for the fact that it's lots of different people coming together. It's just gonna, yeah. He hasn't even seen it yet, Dawn. I've barely stopped to breathe this week, but I did have a look. And I've got a plan for something I'd like to do with it, actually. I don't know if we'll be able to get Tom to do it, though. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Anne. Thank you for joining in with everything. Anne's another name I think I recognise from I've got on my list. Oh, the bidding of the quilt. See, now let's see what people think about this, because hang on, why has that come up like that? No,
because you pressed the wrong thing.
I pressed the wrong thing accidentally. I think it was Jen who suggested it, but we might do better, because the idea for anybody that doesn't know is that once the quilt's all done, because I'll have to tie it and back it and edge it and everything, once it's all done and dusted, and I've kind of told myself it would be nice if it's in time for Christmas, but I'm not going to give myself stress about it. If it takes longer, it takes longer. I think that should be all right, though. Then the idea is we'll auction it off for charity. And like Jen said, she's quite right, we could probably get a lot more money for the charity if we raffled it rather than auction it. And if you did like quite high price raffle tickets, like £5 or £10 raffle ticket, you know, a lot of people will be happy to buy 1 or 2 tickets at that price if it's for a worthy cause. And you might get more that way. I'm almost certain she's right, you would get more that way than one bid.
Quite possible.
You know, because only one bid can win at the end of the day, you know. Certainly I will set a lower threshold. We'll decide between us what that needs to be later on, because I'd rather give the money to the charity myself than give it away for nothing. Hey, Inga. Thank you for subscribing. Nice to have someone from the Netherlands. We have lots of people from US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, of course. We have quite a few people from Europe, but not so many. We've got people from Sweden, Germany, now the Netherlands, which is nice, Spain. We've got a couple of people from India. But yeah, there's certain areas of the world that we don't have anyone. We've got 1 or 2 people from South Africa. Yeah. I'd like to have a map, obviously not with names on it or anything, but I'd like to have a map showing the distribution of where people are. Yeah, I mean, YouTube gives you that a little bit, but when it's only 1 or 2 people, it doesn't even count. It doesn't even show it. So, thanks for popping in, Viviana. Thanks for popping into my dreams as well. Not in a weird way. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, my head. Seriously, my head at the moment. Can anybody remember what on earth I was talking about? It's literally
I just
left
remember
me...
there was a lot of waffling.
Not intentionally most of the time, Viviana. Oh. Stratasys, company of the guy who invented the... Oh, that chat is going so fast I can't... Really familiar with how they work. Oh, yes, thanks, Lucy. Yes. Yeah, so obviously with the auctioning thing, only one person can win. The only thing is that, you know, there are, quite rightly, lots of laws about running raffles and things like that, and I don't think I'm up to capable of doing it. You had to get a license and all kinds of things. Whereas if I do an auction through eBay, which was my intention... Unless anyone can come up with a better suggestion, I'm definitely open to suggestions. We've got lots of time to think about it. If you do it that way...
It's not a close deadline, is it?
No. If you do it through eBay, they handle everything. You know, they take the money, they handle the transaction. Everything is taken. The money doesn't come through my hands, nothing, you know. But because it got me thinking when Jen brought that up. And what I thought was, what I've seen other people do, I need to look into how it works, is if we could do if Tom could do a web page for us, we could use it to show progress pictures, the finished thing, maybe some close-ups, a little bit of footage of people working on it at the Bazaar event, that kind of thing. And we could also have a donate button there. Because I think you can do that through PayPal, and again, you don't take the money. The money doesn't come through you at all. It goes straight to the nominated charity. So we could just give that kind of thing. Yeah. So I think we might do that, and then, you know, if people want to bid, they can bid. But say you put a bid in and you don't win, you think, well, I'd like to give a bit anyway, you could do that. You could just, you know, and also people could just pop on and like donate a couple of quid, whereas, you know, that probably wouldn't be enough to put a bid in. Well, it wouldn't be enough to put a bid in because I will set a bottom thing. But if you just want to give a couple of quid, you could do it.
For £1.50 or something, that would be
exactly
an insult.
Yeah. I started having a look at it, Kate, and I just got so bogged down with it. I don't want anything where I've got to handle any financial transactions at all. It will have to be out of my hands. I just think that's right and proper as well, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will look into it a bit more, but I think the idea of what's appealing to me the most is an auction, and I haven't decided yet, Jenny, what I think I'll do. I think there are literally thousands to choose from that eBay do. Are registered with eBay. Any registered charity can sign up with eBay to benefit from this kind of thing. But I thought what I'll do is a bit nearer the time, I'll have a look at the ones that are already there and maybe pick a short list and then get people to vote on it. If I've understood it right, I've not had time to look at it all properly, you can only one charity can benefit from any one auction. So we can like split it between two.
Shame, but fair.
I've subscribed, trying to talk in Discord on your... You are commenting, Lynn, we're reading it.
Yep, you're at the right place now.
I know G&T. Some people end up talking in the Discord and we do sort of see it, but it's not, if you want to be in the live chat, you're in the right place now. And that is where you have to be to enter the giveaway on Saturday as well. So anybody that's watching now and you're putting comments in the comments down below wondering why it's not popping up on the screen or I'm not seeing it, it's because you're not typing it in the right place. It'll be on your... Well, looking at it on a PC, it's on the right of my screen there where I'm pointing. You're right. It's where the live chat box comes up. But it might come up in a different place if you're on a different device.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think, I mean, the whole thing just grew, just the whole idea kind of just came up kind of came up and then grew quite organically into what it's become. So there wasn't an intention for any charity to benefit in the first place. It just seems like a really good thing to do with it, Yep. Yeah, you're in the right place, Lynn. You got it. Hi, Gina. Hands off is what I need, Viv. I think
yeah.
I don't want it. I just don't want anything that might possibly go wrong. And I know. I just don't want the responsibility.
Yeah,
I suppose
there's a level of trust that goes along with eBay.
Yeah,
if it's all being handled by eBay, you can't ever touch the money. Then you're not going to get anyone thinking, "Oh, she's just trying to nick it."
And
not that I imagine most of your community would think that.
But you do hear these stories, don't you, of people that have been taken in by it. Some people do a blooming good. These people who like pretend they've got cancer and things and get all these fundraising things going and then go off with it. I mean, I say everybody knows me, but you don't actually know me. You don't know me. Most of you have never met me in person. I could be anybody. Could be a really good actress.
Unfortunately, I have met you in person once or twice.
Yeah. Charity Navigator is an app and also a website. Never even heard of that. Yeah, I think it's safer for me. Yeah. I don't want any. Yeah, and something like the PayPal donate button or the Just Giving one, that kind of thing. If we can incorporate that into a web page, so it can all be seen. It's all quite transparent. And how lovely that all of us from all over the world have got together and done something, and then put all that back out there to benefit people. Whichever people we decide on will benefit from it.
Yeah. The Charity Navigator thing sounds very useful. Because you can't trust all charities equally these days.
No, that's true.
So
there are some
source of trusted data is... Yeah.
There are some that leap to mind for me that I think would also appeal to a lot of our viewers, like any of the kind of dementia awareness and support ones, cancer support and research ones. There are a lot of things that, for one reason or another, many of our members can relate to, I think. And that, I also have in the past supported some of the homeless charities, like Shelter. Yeah. If it's at Christmas, I quite like the idea, that it's a quilt. And here, anyway, it's cold at Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got a lot of vague ideas going on, but yeah.
I think I donate monthly to the air ambulance thing.
Yeah.
Because they do some very good work with very little funding.
Yeah.
And boy, do they save lives.
They do, and it's one of those things that a lot of people assume, but the air ambulance is government funded here, because obviously normal ambulances are. An air ambulance is absolutely crucial, especially because you grew up in Cornwall.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people get stranded in Cornwall, and also, you know, areas like parts of Scotland and things, places where people get cut off, and there is no other way.
That when you do need it, there's nothing else.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can remember hearing a story when we still lived at 4 Lanes, so you were very tiny then, and we had an unusually cold winter in Cornwall. And it's actually, funny enough, I was talking about it to a taxi driver the other day. It was the year that you two would have first seen snow. You'd have been too small to remember it. I've got pictures of Richard playing in the snow out in the back garden. And it wasn't until 2005, so like more than 20 years later, the year before I left Cornwall, that we got enough snow again for you to make snowballs, like to actually make a snowman kind of thing. And I got pictures of you two by this stage nearly grown up really. Making snowballs in the street outside the house at Trelawney Road. Yeah.
See, I remember a time when you were tiny. It was yesterday, and we went to Roy's. That's it. I just remember a time when you were tiny.
Oh, ha 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 ha!
That one went over her head for a minute.
Tom.
I'm very funny.
East Anglia areas purely donations. I think in Cornwall, I think it's the same. Yeah. I saw a picture of Cornwall in the live stream follow along room. I'm gonna put the live stream. Could somebody, rather than me wrestle with my keyboard over there, could somebody please type !live into the live chat, please? Anybody can do it. Tom's done it.
Bing bong.
Show us what you're doing in the live stream follow along room in our Discord.
That's
we really
it.
need to change that woman's voice.
We don't
bossy.
like her.
No.
Carol did a stint in the islands of Scotland to win Caesar Waffle. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
Luke has come
listening
in
to
as
him. Most
number
of it
one.
goes straight over my head. Number one. Still ploughing through Star Trek. I'm on Deep Space Nine now. I stopped to watch Picard, which was out of chronological order, but I wanted to watch it while Next Generation was still in my head.
Yeah.
And now I'm on to, I think, season 3 of Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine does pick up a bit.
It's beginning to get me now. I didn't enjoy it to start with.
It's just politics all inside the same 4 rooms, which gets a little bit.
Yeah. When you think they've got a blinking wormhole there.
Yeah.
They've got a whole new galaxy to explore.
Leave
Why
a bit
aren't
more
they?
often and
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try and not get too nitpicky about this and feel like every time I stitch a new piece on, I've got to spread the whole thing out and decide the best place for it. I'm going to, let's go back to here. I'm going to just take a space and put a piece down. I'm going to just do this. Just saw another email come in. Wanted to go in the drawer.
Ooh, exciting. Yeah, commitment issues can be a problem.
Titan, I haven't seen that.
Hey, procrastinate. Were you procrastinating so you couldn't get here on time?
See, Kaz is saying commitment issues with TV shows, can't sit with anything too long. Tom and I are exactly the opposite in that. Now we have found another we've got a lot of similarities, me and Kaz, but we found a couple of differences, and this is one. If I start watching it, I get this thing where I have to watch the entire thing even if I hate it.
Even if it's awful.
It's ridiculous.
Got to see how it finishes now.
Yeah.
Hating every moment, but
I'll have to do other things and just leave it on in the background even, you know. But yeah. Oh, anime series, but I do like anime. I can't watch masses of it in one go, but it's real artistry, some of it. What was that one that you got me watching, Tom? That classic one.
Oh yeah, which one was that?
I'll know the name if you say it. It's the only one we've sat and watched the whole thing together.
I forget which one it was now.
The art in it is just beautiful.
I'll have a look and find out which one it was. But it's one of those ones that a lot of people who even don't watch anime have watched it.
Yeah. Lovely. I love the story as well. Yeah, Janeway. Someone else, was it you saying that, Tom? Was that your favourite, or was it John? I can't remember now. Who said it? Janeway's the one.
I quite like Janeway. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a strong captain.
Yeah. Her voice annoys me though.
Well, yeah, there is that.
And then suddenly, years later, she popped up as the in Orange is the New Black, didn't she? As a very different character.
I haven't seen that yet.
Spirited.
I don't know if I'm about to take her seriously. Yeah, Spirited Away. That was it.
Spirited Away. Yes. Yeah. That is it. I've decided to use one of these rainbow machine threads that I've got for tacking the pieces on, and some of the tacking stitches will show. I think by the time all is done and dusted, by the time all is done and dusted, it's not going to matter. But if they do bother me, I can always pull them out.
Yes, Caroline, they always make food look delicious. Their depictions of food, just the best.
Whose?
Yes.
Oh, Spirited Away. Anime,
well,
rather.
Studio, I always forget, is it Ghibli or
Ghibli?
Or...
Was supposed to think of giblets.
Because I know people were all saying it one way, and then it was discovered, oh no, you're all saying it wrong, and I don't remember which way round it was now.
There must be some nerds in here who know.
Oh, there will be some nerds.
Not that I'm saying there's nerds in here, but there's nerds in here.
There's definitely nerds in it.
The Boy and the Heron. Ooh. I like it just by the title. Oh, look at this while I think about it. This came from Maria with her piece of the quilt. Little needle minder. How cute is that? Now you are going to focus, camera, whether you like it or not. There we go. How cute! And it's got, and she's put this little bulb pin on with the little beads. Almost a shame to put needles on it. That's sweet. I've got several cute little needle minders now.
Oh, talking of the word castle, we need to, at some point, watch Castle in the Sky. Because, you know, there was that music box.
Yes.
That we couldn't work out what the tune was, and it's from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe.
Oh, that woman, it's her every time.
Yeah. Like and subscribe, or else.
Or else. You will be cast out.
Oh, dear.
I'm just going to start tacking this on, and then I'm going to stop again and...
do a peek.
Yes.
And a members list.
And a members list.
You need to add Kate to that list now.
Yes.
I assume you're already updated with the other recent new people.
Yes, I checked it this morning. I just wanted to mention as well, for people that do want to make a piece for the quilt, again, you would need to email me to get my address to send them to. Deadline wise, ideally within the next couple of weeks, because it'd be nice to have them to take to the Bazaar event with me, but I think they can carry on coming in afterwards, and as long as there's space to squeeze some more in, I will do.
And we'll find something to do with other pieces if we do run out of space on the quilt.
Well, if we did run out of space, I did think we could make a nice bag to put the quilt, to store the quilt in. A bit like those bags I've got behind me that I keep fabric in, the Kawandi ones. But I just wanted to mention that these are a good example, these two that came from Kirsty and Rachel, a good example of how they can be any shape you like, they don't have to be square. This is done on a square background, but this, because there's no actual kind of work on this, this could be underlapped or overlapped with other things. You know, obviously I wouldn't overlap this part where she's worked on it, but it'd be okay to overlap here or underlap, you know.
Yeah.
And I think anything from 5 centimetres up to this kind of size is probably ideal, really. But it's not crucial. And there are other shapes coming in, like this one that Debbie did in this shape, which is lovely because that will fit into another little spot. It's just going to be absolutely nuts, isn't it? And I think the filling the gaps with scraps from, because Bazaar Joe is going to put out all the scrap fabrics for us to use. We'll fill in, and also Marion and Granny Sue and Maggie will all bring bits and pieces with them as well. But yeah, we'll fill in the gaps like there. We'll fill in that either with. So we could do that. It wouldn't be too bad to overlap that little bit. We could kind of do that. Would be okay, wouldn't it? You know.
Yeah.
And where you've got then spaces in between and raw edges, we'll just do lots of stitching in between, bit like I did on the scrappy string quilt, if anybody remembers that, so that you don't get any gappage. Yeah, what's that documentary series called?
Well, we've got anime nerds in here. Do you guys prefer dubs or subs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
As in things that are dubbed in English or Japanese original with subtitles.
Yeah,
So
I kind of...
Subtitles are much harder if you're trying to do something else at the same time.
But to be honest, if I was watching anime, I'd want to be watching.
Well, yeah.
I think, because I'd be watching it as much for the art as anything. So I probably would say subs and listen to it as it's meant to sound.
I mean, I'd definitely say subs with any of the older ones, because the quality of the voice acting in the dubs tended to be quite bad in some of the older ones. Some of the modern ones these days, they've actually managed to get some pretty good voice talent in for the dubs.
I
still prefer subs when I actually can.
Yeah. Some of the I watch a lot of the continental drama series now on Netflix. A lot of series out of Finland, Germany, Sweden. That give me a whole. I've loved some of them. Really, really enjoyed them. And I tend to watch those with dubs and subs. And I found that a lot of the times I thought the dubbing was actually very good, and I did think, I wonder if it's been done by the actual original actors, because some of them did have the appropriate accent as well. I don't know, but anyway, I thought the dubbing was well acted, Yeah,
I suppose that would be the ideal thing, wouldn't it? If you can get the original actor to also do the dub.
Yeah, so they'll do it with the right kind of feeling and everything.
Yeah.
Need to make sure that I tack these on in such a way that they're not that they are sitting flat, because you have to do a certain amount of this to get to the bit, especially when they're right in the middle. But as long as it's tacked flat to start with, that should be all right.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like if you were at the Royal School of Needlework, you'd have it on a giant frame. You'd all be sat round it on a giant frame where you could reach from underneath as well. Like you see them doing on the documentaries, if you've watched anything like that. When they're working on big restoration pieces or huge pieces for royal weddings or whatever.
Yeah. Another problem with dubs versus subs is the translation in the subs tends to be better, partially because they don't have to stick to such strict timing, so they can translate things better, and also partially I think because the audience for the subs is different and will understand or be expected to understand a bit more about the cultural references.
Right.
For a silly example, because Dragon Ball Z isn't exactly, or just Dragon Ball in general, I guess, isn't exactly the highest quality anime. But they had those rice ball things in there a lot. But for the American audience, it was decided that they wouldn't understand what rice balls were.
So what did they put then? So
they called them jelly donuts.
Oh, completely different.
Which they quite clearly weren't.
Yeah. That's a bit. That's a bit patronising to the American audience, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it was the West in general, but it was aimed primarily at Americans at the time.
You'd kind of think that if they're bothering to watch it, they have some idea of the cultural references.
I mean, you'd think. But yeah, it's just, that kind of thing, in my experience. The dubs tend to they try and do like a less literal, more idiomatic translation,
which I suppose which
makes sense because it needs to flow for the verbal thing, but I mean, sometimes you lose some subtleties in the story.
It's quite a skill doing a good, it's an art form in itself, isn't it? Doing good subbing or dubbing, it's got to do it well, it's got to be a good thing. I just was in a comment up there I wanted to that's the documentary, The Boy and His Heron. Thanks, Kerry, we'll look that up later. Or if you've got a link handy, you could pop it in the live stream follow along. We'll have a look there in a minute as well.
Yeah, I like it when
Scandi
subtitles
crime.
even. Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's the trouble. If you're trying to sew while you do it, you need to be kind of watching what you do. If I'm crocheting, it's okay because I can do that without looking. But yeah, if it's sewing, yeah. Well, I haven't watched any. One of my favourite series, which I still like, I even love the music, was that German series called Dark. Oh, I loved it. Really got into that. This is it's much easier when I'm doing it on the coffee table downstairs, trying to do this on this tiny little workspace here. And anybody that's seen my craft room tour, you'll know the space I'm working in here. It's awkward, and every time it moves around, it's threatening to pull things off the desk. Whereas when I'm working on it downstairs, I've got it on the coffee table with everything else out the way, including the coffee. Can you imagine if I spilled a cup of coffee over someone's work?
You'd be inconsolable for weeks after that.
Well, it would be another case of, like, if I lost that one I thought I'd lost last week, I'd go off social media, I'd stop my YouTube channel. I was literally in tears because I thought I'd lost it.
Yeah.
So can you imagine if I threw coffee over it?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard not to blame yourself at that point, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it would be me.
I know it's your tendency to blame yourself for things normally anyway, but that is like, fair enough.
Yeah, that really is your fault, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to be too careful about this tacking, because chances are it'll either get covered over by other things, stitched over, or pulled out. One of those.
Yeah.
That's that one on. And once they're stitched on, I can't lose them, can I? Now, Kirsty and Rachel, do you want to be nearby each other? They're probably there. No, I'm just going to throw it randomly. Do you know what? I've never watched the other Agatha Christie series. What did you say? Dark was too dark.
Saying Dark is too dark, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
I guess it's well described.
Yeah. I loved the music, everything. Yeah. When I really get into a series, I hate it when it ends and there's not another season. John prefers it to just be like 1 or 2 seasons. Otherwise, he feels obligated to keep watching, but actually he's fed up with it now, but he can't stop watching because there's more. Now, what do I do? Plump it there or put it there? Oh, I feel like it's okay to overlap ones like this a little bit. And, do you know, I can't for the life of me remember who sent me this one. Whoever it was sent me this one sent me 2 or 3 pieces and said it's okay for people to stitch into, and I can't remember who it was now, but I'm not going to possibly remember them all. I've got about 30 pieces on here now from different people. Mm-hmm. Not 30 different people, because some people have sent more than one. Was that what
Still
it was?
A lot of
yes.
people.
Yeah, Sharon, it was you. You sent several pieces, didn't you?
See, the thing in the chat at the moment is one of my favourite American versus British English things. The suspenders.
Oh, yeah.
From what I've seen in American English, suspenders are what we would call braces, a thing that men might wear to keep their trousers or pants up.
And suspenders are fancy things you hold your stockings up with.
Yeah, you don't usually see men wearing those here.
Oh, look, I can't. I
mean,
do
knock
want to
yourselves
spread
out,
this out
guys,
now.
but
See, I said I wouldn't think about it. I said I'd just plonk them down. But having said that, I am starting to think, with all the number of pieces that have come in already, the amount we'll probably do during the weekend, and more I know are on the way because people have asked for my address, I need to start filling a smaller space. When I've got a smaller piece, put it in a smaller space. So this would fit along there, wouldn't it? Shall I put it there?
I think you shall.
Or is that too much all in a line? Let's just do it.
I mean, not everything has to be not in a line.
No. Garter belt, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Hey, Diane. Oh, you can't get on Discord again. Oh, no. Do it. Right, I'm doing it. I'll tell you what, whoever ends up owning this quilt is a very lucky person.
Yes.
Because like it's going to be a feast. It really is. There's going to be so much work gone into it by so many people. Yeah. I have toyed it in my mind a bit more with the idea of seeing if it would be possible to get it displayed in a couple of places so that people could come and see it if they want to.
Sharon's mentioned Tim Curry, presumably in response to men wearing suspenders.
Yes. Yes, he did.
So I've had to paste one of my favourite Tim Curry clips in the live stream follow along.
He definitely did rock them.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone could pull it off, it was Tim Curry.
Yeah. I went and watched that Rocky Horror Show years ago. Made myself the usherette costume, including the tray which I used to hold the rice and things to throw.
Nerd.
I know, you have to do it. And actually, I was a little bit kind of, ooh, are we going to be in the minority dressing up? Because it was early days of it then, for me it was anyway. And as soon as we just rolled up at the multi-storey car park, it was full of people. Everybody's in costume. I think it was a packed theatre, and I think there were maybe half a dozen people in the whole place that weren't in one kind of costume or another. And in those days, I could carry off wearing that kind of thing in public. I was working as a waitress at the time. Working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. Jola taxi. And so I was quite sort of slim and fit from running up and down the stairs all the time and that. Also, 30 years younger.
Was that in the feast?
Yeah. It was Janet from the feast that I went with. And and she didn't have a costume, and I said, well, you can't not wear. I think everybody does. I think I'm wearing a costume. You've got to wear a costume. She said, well, I haven't got anything. And I said, well, I've got a spare. I had like a basque and stuff, and I said, you can borrow something. You could just wear something like that. I think I had and I also had, because we'd not long before had the it wasn't long after we closed the party time shop, so I still had a tailcoat or something. I said, you can borrow a tailcoat and a basque. That'll look the part. And she went, she was a bit reticent. I'll tell you what, she said, well, I'll do that and I'll put something or other over it just in case I feel a bit, By like a few minutes into the show, everything had come off except the basque and the stockings, and she was just like, standing up, dancing around along with everybody else. Yeah. It was a lovely atmosphere. No bad feeling at all from anybody, no sort of, it was just really good natured.
Nice.
Yeah. Right, shall I do a live stream follow along chat?
I think you probably should, yeah.
Yeah. I think we've got quite a lot of nerds in our community. Carrie, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking I'd like to leave that lovely frayed edge from this piece, but I've sort of covered it up now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Right, I'm going to now take us into our Discord live stream follow along room. So if you're not in the Discord, if you click on that link we left a little while ago, or is it ages and ages ago? If anybody wants it, shout, we'll put it in again. There it is. If you click on that...
Show us what you're doing in the live stream follow along room in our Discord.
See, he's much better.
He is. Yeah, if you click on that link, it will take you to Discord and invite you to join if you're not already a member. Although it's better to have the Discord app already downloaded on your device first, especially if you've got an Apple device. If you're already in Discord, it should take you straight to the room, which I'm going to look at now. So first of all, making sure I have haven't opened it on a private message or something.
Yes, Kate. I think most of us in here who are identifying as nerds were probably more realistically geeks. But
yeah. What is that subtle difference between geek and nerd?
Yeah.
Carrie's son is getting into making furry heads. He starts with a big block of foam, carves it into an animal, and then adds fur. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a certain social ineptness that goes with, the nerdy thing, I suppose. Yeah. I would call myself socially inept. I know you wouldn't think it, like, because I'm sitting here doing a very... But I'm sitting here doing a very, what seems to be very kind of extrovert thing to be doing, put myself out on YouTube, but in person, in person it's a bit different. And there's going to be a lot of in-person stuff coming up in August, of course, you know, which I will love every minute of. It's going to be incredible, but I will be wiped out afterwards, and I'll probably have to hibernate for a week. Yeah, you'll
hibernate for a week, yeah.
Well, with that and the travelling back and forth on my own as well. I'm glad I've extended the stay now to the point where the travelling is kind of... Well, at least I've got several days in between. Yeah.
True.
Nerd is more academic and geek is fan culture. I'm both. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm probably more nerd then, really. Right, okay, I'm going into Discord. I don't know if that was left today or last time. That was probably last time, because we were talking about Sue's yellow courgettes and whether they actually do taste different, because I thought they did. They're more nutty and firmer. And Sue says yes, they're more crunchy. Yeah, look at that for a splendid display of courgettes. I love courgettes. I can't get enough of them. Or zucchini, as you call them in the States. There's that. It was Martha. I thought somebody had said first time I'm doing slow stitch in a while. Yeah. Oh, it must be lovely to get back to it, Martha. Look at that. I think we might have looked at this last time, did we? I'm not sure. I think we did. Yeah. I just always like to have a look at someone else's threads.
Yeah.
What are those shapes? I want to know what those shapes are. Is that just a shape on the pencil case? I think it is. It's a design on the pencil case.
Could well be, yeah.
Yeah. I love that name, Totty Teabag. These are all from last time, aren't they? Yes, that was Totty Teabag answering the question about the knitted socks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, a little sparrow. So, little sparrow must live in Cornwall, because I've seen her mention Mevagissey and other places in Cornwall, like the Eden Project and stuff before. Mandy's not here today. It's a shame, because Mandy's in Cornwall too, my sister Mandy. Saw Mandy, other Mandy here. Cool, look at those. Helligan, Lost Gardens of Helligan. Beautiful. They'd only just rediscovered those when I left. I think they've done a hell of a lot, though. Thank you, Rhonda.
Done a helligan of a lot.
I don't know if Rhonda's taking a mickey or not. Yeah, beautiful
what you do
views
is spend
there.
less time listening to someone waffling.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. So Martha's here today. How did you get on, Martha? How did it go with it getting back to slow stitching after all that time? Did you manage to do a bit? Did you feel it the next day? God, I just thank my lucky stars that so far I do get some pains in my joints and things, but very little problems like that. I don't know how I'd cope. And Nikki Masterton, we were talking about before, she had to use her non-dominant hand and did that amazing picture with it. By the way, that reminds me, I don't know if Nikki will be able to join us or will be watching, but she may be watching from a hospital bed. I'm not. She had all sorts going on. And I just wanted to say there's so many people in our group at the moment who have things going on for themselves and for their loved ones. You know, I can't start mentioning people individually because, you know, privacy and all that. And also,
yeah,
honestly, there's so many people with difficult things going on at the moment. I could talk about
Been a
it for
rough
the
time
whole
in
2
general for the
hours.
community.
Yeah. So I won't sort of start going into it, but just to say, you know, my heart goes out to all of you that are going through difficult times one way and another. Yeah. Yes, you did.
Hey, Sylvia.
A nerve pain acts up, but you're powering through. Yeah, don't power through too much though, and don't overdo it. But you've got to just push it a little bit, haven't you? It must be lovely to get back to it after all that time. Hey Sylvia, I thought I'd said hello to Sylvia already, but I think all the weeks are merging in together now.
Yeah.
You're not that late, Sylvia. Oh yes, you are. Yeah, you're over an hour late. Stand to the corner. I don't mean it.
Naughty step.
Don't worry, Sylvia, it's fine. It's fine. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time because you're in the UK. I mean, maybe for people that are in the States or whatever, not so much, but yeah. Rhonda, that's just reminded me, I don't know why it reminded me, but it did. Rhonda very kindly said that she'd got a hold of a piece of that that fabric that I made this with, you know. Oh, I'm showing it and you probably can't see it.
No.
Oh. If I hold it up there, can they see it now, Tom? This fabric, the Indian block printed fabric. Rhonda was one of the people that did cave and buy a piece, but you have to buy 5-yard pieces. She did say she'd be willing to share if anybody in the States wanted to just buy a small piece, because it's like not everybody wants to buy 5 yards. So yeah, somebody did mention about it, and I did say that I would put you in touch if they came back to me, Rhonda, but she hasn't come back to me yet. So yeah, so watch this space. Look at this. Now this must have been, looking at the time, this must have been last week as well, because the time on it is 16:28. This is Little Sparrow working on a case for a tablet. Isn't that cute?
Hi, Kathy and Ten Bob.
Hello, Kathy and Ten Bob. Ten Bob Jackie. Yeah, just stay on the naughty step. Just stay there. We need to make an extension. Jenny got 5 yards as well. So we might, I mean, it's a possibility that through messaging each other on Discord or whatever, you could safely swap addresses and you could manage to split a pack. I know Ellen in Australia got a pack as well. So there are people all over the place buying that fabric that might be happy to share, but obviously we've got to be careful people's privacy and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Carrie's just said about sharing in the cost for a piece. So maybe if you're not both in Discord, you know, if you're on Discord or Facebook, you can safely message each other. If not, I could always swap your emails or something. Yeah. So, yeah, if there's anything I can do to facilitate that, let me know. I mean, you know, if you split the cost between you, it only works out about £5 a yard, which is brilliant.
Reasonable. Even
allowing for a bit for postage, it's not going to be a lot to post a yard. You know, it would still be well worth having. And a yard, it's like about 110 centimetres wide. They sell it in yards, not metres, which is strange these days. But yeah, so it's a huge piece. It's enough to do 2 of those big squares like I showed you. So yeah, well worth it, I would say. Yeah. Right, I need to get to the new stuff. Right, this is today.
Start the new stuff.
I like to start the new stuff now.
Yeah.
Oh, another little box to have as a gift. I've been loving those little stitched ones you've been doing with the napkin decoupage, Snoppy. Beautiful. What a lovely idea. It's so personal, isn't it? Such a lovely way to give a gift, you know, a way to hold a gift that somebody can keep. It's a gift in itself, isn't it? Tom, you're horrible. It's not even true anymore.
That's why I had to screenshot it while it was still true.
I'll give him a clip round the ear roll for you later, Kaz.
Well, the knees.
This is Kazia. Focused on stitching even more than normal as your weekend was full of cold. Oh, yuck. Pollen must have been higher. Oh, horrible. Hey, but I love what you're doing here. Love this. Oh, cool. Look how that kind of neon green, yellowy green, shines out from those colours. I love that. Love it. I think you maybe showed us the beginning. I remember this background from last week, but I don't remember is that like negative applique you've done there then? I think it must be. That's really striking. Love this too. That's probably the circle that was cut out to make the negative applique.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, that looks really good too. See, I think we can do a lot of just patching like this on our quilt to fill in spaces, and then do fancier stitches in between where the pieces join if we want to, just to make it all really secure, you know. But we might do quite a lot of this kind of just patching over the weekend, and I can always add more later when I get home. I'm starting to dream about it. This looks interesting, like a paisley, a stitched paisley. It's like blackwork paisley. That's nice. I like the little tape measure piece in there. Lovely. Hey, official birthday portrait. Oh.
Now those are creatures that know how much better than dogs they are.
Yeah. Especially Ruby. She's always looked particularly smug, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Their little personalities were there very early on, and they've just kind of got more so, haven't they? Pretty little cats they are. Doesn't seem like a year since you got them. I suppose it's not quite a year since you got them, though. My scrolly down thing seems not be working very well on this at the moment. Stitching
It's
a
like a
wedding
brand new
card.
trackball.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have got some fluff in it or something.
Possible.
Just got it to attach the card. Oh, that's pretty. What a lovely wedding card. They won't get another one like it either, will they? It's lovely that you've embroidered the date on there. Let's biggen it so we can see it better. Ta-da!
Excellent
Beautiful.
beginning.
There's a lot of work in that. That's really, really pretty. I love that.
Yeah.
Kate and Ali. Oh, sweet. Oh, here we go.
Please remember to like the stream if you're enjoying our waffle.
Thank you, Chris. So Chris is typing in here. I think Chris. I don't recognise Chris. That must be someone who's newly joined Discord. I don't recognise, unless it's someone who just hasn't chatted a lot, so I just don't recognise the name. Love the bag. That sounds like someone who thinks they're joining in with the live chat. Afternoon, love the bag. Thank you.
Now, do they mean the drawstring thing that you showed, or are they describing you as the bag? Because that would be very rude. Awful thing to say.
So, D, that's Diane, isn't it? Have I got the right one? Is this Diane that I first knew from Instagram, asking to go in the drawer?
Saturday, Sylvia.
It's Saturday. If you can't make it on Saturday, Sylvia, let me know and I will pop you in. Diane.
I love seeing chat catch
or
up.
D, you need to. It is, yeah. I'm going to put Diane Insta because then I know I've got the right one. I do remember what your name is, but obviously I'm not going to say it now. But I'll put your Insta Diane to me because I got to know Diane when we were both having Scrawler Box. It seems like ages ago now. That's when we first sort of connected with each other. That was on Instagram before I was even really doing YouTube much, I think. Tom is very rude. He's extremely rude. He always has been. Yeah.
I get it from my mum. She's incredibly rude. You guys have no idea.
And hello, Renee. And Renee's just saying it's.
I mean,
is that part of a comment?
I agree, Renee.
Absolutely. Do you know what? That sounds like the end of a Monty Python sketch, doesn't it?
It does. Well, it's the end of the intro to almost every flying circus thing, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Monty Python's Flying Circus.
And somebody else said about entering up here. Really, you need to email me. I've got to write it on the... If I don't write on the list here now, I can't guarantee that I'm going to see this. Who else said about entering them in the...
Yeah, email leaves a convenient, well, not paper trail anymore, I guess, but...
It means I can go back and check.
Yeah.
Somebody else did. Somebody else said. I can't find it.
Yeah. Fatigue like that must be a nightmare to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find normal fatigue a nightmare to deal with, and I don't have anything like MS, so... Who else said? I think it was just before Diane. Can you put me in there? Hello, Hayley!
Yeah, a bit of a scroll through. Hey, Hayley. You carry on doing stuff, I'll have a look.
Yeah, Lynn is saying, I can't get into Discord, though it's on my phone. Embellishing voiles onto felt. Ooh, that sounds nice. Find a way to share a picture with us somehow. I could always put it in the Discord for you. Was it Debs?
Yeah. I've been...
That sounds familiar now you say it. And the people who are saying they want to enter... Hi, Kim. Oh, I'll speak quietly for your migraine. At least you can turn me down.
No flashing lights.
No flashing lights. Yeah. I've lost my thread completely now. Utterly lost my thread now. Hey, Kathy. I put Kathy down as well. I shouldn't really be doing it. I should be insisting that you email me, really, because I'm going to have to keep stopping and doing this now, because I cannot guarantee that I'll go back and find them again. You can see how difficult it is. No, it wasn't Debs. Should be there on Saturday with wine. We need to do a wine bucket. Whoever else it was, hang on. Kathy, I'm going to put Kathy Karma so I know which one. Lynn Lewis. That's still not the person I saw. So the people who've asked to go in the drawer because they can't make it on Saturday, the people that have only just asked this time, not all the other people, I've got lists here. I've got Diane, I've got Kathy, Karma Creations Kathy, and I've got Lynn Lewis. I'm sure there was someone else. If you were that someone else, please ask again, because I missed it.
Email.
Or email me, because that's why I said email, because I know it's hard to get it. And it's why I also say Discord is okay, because it's easy for me to get my Discord messages. But Facebook messaging me isn't very reliable either. I do sometimes see it, but not always. So, right, let's go back. I've got to go back to Discord because I've lost myself now.
You've got so much to
I
go
haven't
through.
Finished looking through.
You only got half an hour left.
Oh, is that what I'm thinking of? I saw it here, not in the chat. It's salty ginger.
That's what it was.
So we can stop looking now.
The interface for doing like a reaction to the Discord post there has cut the top off YouTube, and it's like it says "you lube."
Oh dear.
No.
Ooh.
Discord.
I saw this one,
No.
Jackie, or I saw maybe it was just the beginnings of it. Then in the Facebook group, I do love your art collage
I love
pieces.
that one, yeah.
That is just what a cat would do if it was that size. You have
So I
to
was saying that the other day. One of my favourite sort of anti-flat Earth things is if the Earth was flat, cats would have pushed everything off the edge by now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kerry's on the index card a day. So we got Horizon, Pinecone, Upside Down, Marquee, and Love or Wish. Final week. Love it. 61. God, it's a long commitment, this, isn't it?
It is. It's no way I'd survive that much.
You must have a massive collection of artworks, Kerry. You're quite prolific, aren't you? Jackie as well with her art journal pages. I'd love to see him in person. Oh, upside down. Just going to say this one's upside down. Yes, it is. Because day 59 is upside down. The rest of the week. Oh, the rest of the last week. I love those cacti. Love that design. Clover leaf. Oh, I love this one too. I mean, I like all of them. Some, jump out at me more than others. I do love this one. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful work. Oh, Kerry, you are getting on well. So Kerry's doing a square for the quilt. So it's slow stitching. It's not something you do a lot of, is it, Kerry? I think you just sort of started last year and made that beautiful cushion for your sister. So she's doing one for the quilt. This looks gorgeous. My square for the quilt, the flowers in the middle from a table napkin. Not sure the age. The rest of it is my wonky stitchery. But that is perfectly legitimate, and I love doing this. Cutting the pieces from vintage linens and applying them, and then adding your own stitchery. That's beautiful. That's
I don't know if
really
I describe
lovely.
that stitchery as wonky.
You talk about the stitchery around the outside. That's her own stitching, isn't it? That's not wonky. Well, if it is, then all of my stitching is wonky. And I love the way you've run the extra thread underneath the legs of the blanket stitch. What a lovely idea. Every time you look at someone else's stitchery, you pick up a little idea that you've not tried yourself. Love that. And I'm assuming you stitched the stems onto this? I don't know, probably the whole of this middle piece has come from a vintage piece. Certainly looks very vintage. I love those colours, are so pretty, aren't they? That's going to be perfect, Kerry. Get it in the post.
What's it in there?
Oh, look. Yay. Tom.
People wanted to see my work.
This is why I have to be careful what he gives us for the community quilt, Beautifully execute. Actually, that doesn't show the detail very well, Tom, with the black, does it?
Yeah, I was trying to take it with a webcam.
It's not the best picture of it, but that stitching, when you look at it in person, is perfect. Absolutely perfect. But look at the words.
I mean, it's not perfect.
I've forgotten what you call this. The stitch that makes this little rose shape, this like wheel
I forget
thing.
now as well.
But you did that perfectly as well, and I've tried it and didn't get on with it very well. And look at the leaves. So he can do it. But he has put a little heart over the eye in the Hobbit. So
of course.
It's beautiful, but we can't have words like farty hobbit or even worse on the community quilt.
You say we can't.
And that is...
That one didn't get finished.
But I really liked the idea of it. So this was like a chain stitch with a French knot at the end, wasn't it? Which I thought was a nice effect for lavender.
Something like that,
yeah. Yeah. And I have used that a few times myself, that idea, since seeing you do it. That is what we do. We all like pick up these little tips and ideas from each other. I love that. Yeah. Oh, I never find things like that in my charity shops, as we call them here. Cool, that's a good find, Martha. Got some nice variegated ones in there as well. Nice. Oh, this is thank you, Kerry. This is the documentary. I shall be watching that later. This is Tim Curry.
It's an excellent clip, that one.
Both to watch later on. Please put Farty Hobbit on the community quilt. No! Actually, I mean, to be fair, the people who will probably bid for it probably wouldn't mind that anyway, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say anything rude, like you're not the only farty hobbit in this community. But
he's insulting lots of other people now, not just me. Right, let's go back to...
So that's always my favourite thing, when there's people out there who have admitted to being shorter than you, calling you a hobbit.
Yeah. Yeah,
fantastic.
For true hobbit status, you have to have the hairy toes as well as
Did
as
you
well
not
as
look
the
at the
short
rest of the stuff
stature.
in the live stream following on?
Did I not get to the end? I did that last time. I thought I'd got to the end. Okay,
Not
going
even
back.
close.
I swear I scrolled down and nothing happened. I think maybe there's
You sure didn't.
maybe there's fluff in this thing again. Oh, look.
Yeah. It's fluffing your brain.
Deb,
That's the problem.
with buttons. And some of them are pearly buttons as well. Oh, beautiful. Love that. And the buttons definitely do. They were worth the pain. They do add something to it. That's lovely. It's really lovely. Look at those perfect French knots. Very envious of perfect French knots. Mine often get in a tangle. I love that. Love it. Love it. Especially the buttons. Anybody that doesn't know, Deb's got a bit of a phobia about buttons, which is why I'm being mean.
Yeah.
She did make me a beautiful
You're a
pin cushion
monster.
once, covered with not covered with, but with lots of pearly buttons on it, which I thought was
That
very
must have been
noble.
difficult.
Yeah. Oh, Susie, that's on my list. I've been wanting to make one of these beetles and some other bugs as well. I've started drawing up plans, but that's as far as it's got. Oh, lovely. I just thought this was such a cool idea. I'm glad you've done it first now, because hopefully you're going to show us how you're doing it. I love that. Time to see how it evolves. Yeah, there's all kinds of bugs and things I've been like drawing little sketches of, and I think that's a lovely idea. You're working on Halloween already, Sylvia. To me, that seems even more premature than Christmas in July. Though it isn't. You know what these remind me of? Sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. So is that going to be a blanket, Sylvia? Halloween decor?
Hey, Janice. Yes, indeed. A live chat.
Yes, we do them every Wednesday, Janice, and there's a special one coming on Saturday. Hello, Janice, by the way. Hello. There's a special one coming up Saturday. We do the first Saturday in every month. We do an evening one. Arty farty party. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. UK time. Extra special this time because we've got the Maggie Morris giveaway. Some really lovely things to give away. I can't just stop doing the regular giveaways. Partly because it all got a bit manic and much. And partly because trying to protect everybody from the possibility of scammers. People pretending to be me, telling people they've won a prize, asking for bank. I will never, ever ask for bank details. If you've won a prize, I will send it to you. I will not ask you for postage. I will not ask you for anything but the address to send it to. Don't ever think, don't sign up for a website, don't ever give your bank. I would never do that. If you ever get an email like that or a Facebook message, even if it's got my profile and it takes you to a website that looks like it's, but it's not. Don't give your bank details. It's happened to a couple of people. So that's one of the main reasons I stopped doing the giveaways. It was all too fraught with responsibility. So but I did say I'd do the odd occasional one relating to projects I've been working on. So this one's kind of celebrating Maggie Morris month. And I've got a lot of pre-entries already.
Now it looks like you're carrying on with the quilt.
I'm not. I am. I'm not. I'm just waiting while I'm just doing it while I'm talking, and then I will go back to Discord. I haven't forgotten this time. Lucy's making 20 pockets for a fabric book to hold my arty. Oh, lovely idea. 8 done. You've done well. Let's have a look. Let's have a closer look because we need to see these in detail.
Just had a bit of a snout.
Blimey, you've been busy, Lucy. They are beautiful. Wow. I'm going to biggen this so that we can look at them in more detail.
Ooh.
Oh, what a lovely way to store your hearts. That is going to look so cool. I can see the inspiration of Maggie here. But the nice thing is, it's like I've said a couple of times before, you can see the inspiration of Maggie, but then each person has put their own style on it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, I love that about the whole thing. Cool. They are fab, Lucy. Love them. That's gonna be such a lovely way to. Bring your heart book with you to the bazaar thing, Lucy. It'd be lovely for people to see. Maggie's going to bring some kind of work in progress pieces to show people like how to get started, just to give people some ideas. I'll have some stitched on to here by then, and I think it would be nice to give people who've not done slow stitching before some ideas. I don't know how much room we'll have though, actually. Instead of stitching today. Oh, is your cat helping? That's a lovely colourful jigsaw. Oh. Ooh, what kind of painting is this, Hayley? Yes, I have seen Scarlet from Afraid upcycling. Brilliant, yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we can check that out then. So what kind of paint is this, Hayley? Is it acrylics?
I'm going to guess acrylics.
Yeah, it looks like acrylics to me. Let's have a... Yeah, I reckon that's acrylics. It could be gouache, though.
Could be.
Because you can kind of get that effect with gouache. So that's one of the reasons I like it. You can use it in a more watercolory way, but you can also use it in a more acrylic way. It's what when at art school years ago, it's what was in our essential kit was gouache. That was on a graphic design course. Carrie's saying, I was wondering if Annie's going to bring projects to show people. I was going to bring a few little sample projects, Carrie, and I'd even made a list of the ones I was going to bring. Some of those little things that I made, and maybe the bunting and stuff. And I did think I could bring some of the danglers, and it would make a nice little display as well. But actually, I don't think I can carry it. I'm travelling on my own.
You do have very limited capacity.
I've got to negotiate the tube, and I'm dreading that part of it already. So I don't think I can. Which is a bit of a shame, because I just think it would be nice. I've got so many things I've made with the Bazaar things. Acrylic on cheap canvas. You've done a beautiful job of it, Hayley.
Painting.
Is it?
Very
Is it
good.
really? Blimey. What I like about it, I think, is that it's like it looks very spontaneous, like you've caught the moment. It doesn't look too laboured. You've caught movement and like the look of a deer turning around and see my impression of a deer then. A startled deer.
That was
more like a rabbit in the headlights.
uncanny.
Yeah, that's lovely. And sometimes you need to just like think, okay, and stop, don't you? Stop then. That's what I don't do. And I struggle with acrylics. I've tried a lot of times. Sometimes I've been happy, sometimes not so much. But I do struggle to blend and everything. Some of it for me with acrylics depends on... I'm going to come back up now. Some of it for me depends on the weather. If it's drying too quickly, then I struggle with it more, Yeah. It's a bit deformed, but it was about having a go. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything deformed about it. I'm just thinking you've captured a moment there, Hayley, and I'm really impressed with that. If that's the first painting you've done since you were a kid, that's pretty blooming good. My son got home from North Carolina, so he'll help me get your email. Ah, brilliant.
Nice.
My two favourite colours. My two favourite colours.
Good thing about acrylics is you can just buy the cheapest ones because they're all exactly the same.
They are
absolutely
not
identical.
all the same. My two favourite colours.
Just coloured PVA.
Oh, I love blue and green. I love bright colours. I love pink, blue, green, yellow. Yeah. Really, I love any bright colours. Yeah.
Yeah, your favourite colours are colours.
Janice, haven't you emailed me before? Oh, no. No, we had a long conversation on a YouTube comment, didn't we? And you were after my address, and I said you'll have to email me to get my address, because obviously I can't put it in a YouTube comment, and I can't put it in the description or something. Yeah, maybe if you could get your son to... I suppose I could just say my email address now. Because it's not my personal email address. It's not
your
the one
business one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not like the one the bankers got, for example, or whatever.
See you, Susie.
Yeah, so I could do.
Enjoy work.
Hi, Susie. I don't even know if I said hello to Susie, who is number 1, by the way. I'm gonna. Janice. Thanks. No. Yes. YouTube. Thanks. No. Yes. Thanks. No. Yes. YouTube. What does that mean?
No. Yes, you spoke on a YouTube comment chain rather than email.
Yes. I'm just trying to decide if it's okay for me to just put my email address here. If it's my arty-farty email address, that's okay, really, isn't it? I just don't like to just put it. I won't put it out in a YouTube comment. That's the thing. It's where, because these bots and I'm sure Janice, the same as me, or perhaps even more than me. I've got some awareness of it because of Tom explaining it to me. But these bots can go through. They will look at transcripts and everything and pull out things like addresses. And I don't want to start. I get, touch wood, very, very little spam in that arty-farty email, and I think it's partly because I've been really careful with it. I'm just thinking, if I typed it into the chat, Tom.
I mean, it wouldn't be terrible. I could copy your Linktree thing into the chat.
Yes, and that would be a link that you could just click directly on. But I mean, that Linktree is in the description box to all my videos. So if Janice is struggling with that, maybe just wait until. Oh, you have my email. Oh, okay, but your phone is the problem. wait for your son then. Yeah. Yeah,
that we can't help with.
And my address I definitely can't share any other way.
Yes, that would be a terrible plan.
I can do it in private messages in Discord or Facebook, and I can do it by email. But obviously, I do feel sometimes like half the world has got my address now.
Yeah,
but it's the nice half of the world. Go on.
Yeah, talking of the email address.
Yeah.
If any of you are trying to email and getting a weird automated response saying it doesn't exist or whatever, there is a number at the end of this email address, and that does have to be included.
When there's been a problem before, it's because people haven't actually they've sworn black is blue. No, I've definitely put it in right, and it turns out actually what they've done is put in the arty-farty Annie bit without the number at the end. You do need to look really carefully and make sure you're properly, or better still, copy and paste it rather. And
it looks like the number shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it looks like a mistake.
How many arty-farty Annies could there possibly be?
Yeah, actually there was one other. I think she's a photographer.
Yeah.
I've just knocked all those. I knew something was going to get knocked off this desk. It is such an awkward situation, this.
Well, just be careful you don't...
I've had a lovely time doing very little. One thing I need to do before I finish anything is say a big thank you to my members. Number 21, super fan. It's something new, Diane, that YouTube has rolled out, and we've got no control over it, but it's quite fun. Kaz and Tom are often vying to be number 1.
Yes, I mean, I've got control in that I can just do a tiny super chat thing and make myself number 1 to be
don't do that.
Annoying.
Don't go doing super chat. Super chat means you give money. Which Tom's given me money.
You're welcome to do it.
Tom's given me money 3 weeks running just to spite Kaz, basically.
Yeah.
I want to do the list of members thing.
Well, so don't forget your special button.
I know. Well, I was going to do that, but then last time we got the round of applause twice when I did the button first, so I wasn't going to do it this time. See what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, sure, but just press the button once rather than twice and it'll be fine.
No, but last time I can't explain what I mean. I can't even work out how to get between... Where's my buttons and sort... Oh, docs. Hang on. There was a thing about docs that I stopped the other day. Have I?
Oh, yeah. There's a thing at the bottom that says buttons.
Yes. I lost. You see,
Yeah.
I guessed that though. I guessed it was the docs thing. I knew I'd done something the other day. So last time I pressed this button to get a round of applause, and then I pressed this one. Was that wrong?
No, that's right.
Okay. So this is a big I is number 2, says Kerry. How do you become a member? There's a button that says join, Martha, that if you click on that, it will tell you all about it. You could just click subscribe to, as you know, because Martha's got a YouTube channel as well. Martha's link is in the description box, and all the other people in the who are regularly in the chat who have YouTube channels, they're all linked, Martha included. Yeah, so the subscribe button is free. I'm going to come up here and say this properly now, because I'm hang on. Yeah, if you click on the subscribe button, you just click a button. They don't ask you any questions. You just click done. Don't cost anything. That's it, and that's really very much appreciated. So is hitting the like button. But the join thing is different. That's joining as a channel member. I've got
It's
62
possible that you
members
don't
now.
have a join button because they've changed things a bit.
Yeah.
The subscribe button now turns into a subscribe plus button.
Oh,
You press that and
really?
it takes you to the join thing,
So.
which is a bit odd.
I mean, I see a button that says join about here, but that's because I always look on a PC. I'm not on a phone or a tablet. I can't do on my iPad. I can't do anything. I can't even sign into YouTube. I have to watch it as a, sort of anonymously, just through the browser rather than signing in. So, because my iPad is like about 15 years old. But yeah, have a look at it. Have a look at it later, Martha, and see what you think. But I just want to say a big thank you to, obviously thank you to everybody for joining in, being part of the community.
Yeah.
Watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, joining in the live chat,
Even
and all
if you're
of that.
just lurking,
Even if
we
just,
still love you.
I've realised that over the last couple of weeks with people emailing about the giveaway, just how many people are there all the time, but you don't see them because they're not in the live chat. So yeah, thank you to all of you. But special thank you to these people. Hang on, I'm going to do my thing now.
A huge thank you to all of our members for supporting the channel. We really appreciate you.
A huge thank you to all of our members for supporting the channel.
See, now
We
it's doing
really
it again.
appreciate you.
Weird. She pressed it twice, guys.
I didn't press it twice. I told you I did.
She did.
Now this is going to come out at the same
Thanks for
time.
joining us. Remember to like and subscribe.
Oh. And who was it who just joined? Who was it who just joined today? Kate. It was Kate, yeah.
TTK says, also this.
Well, she's excited about that.
Oh. Also this. Why are you saying that?
Because everything else was happening all at the same time.
Everything all at once is too much. Yes, it was Kate. So Kate wasn't at the top of that list, but she is actually the latest member because she just joined today. So thank you very much to Kate as well. And who are the other new people? Hang on, we go back to the bottom of the list again now. See how many people? It takes ages to scroll through now. And so many of these people, especially towards the bottom of the list, have been with us since we first started. I can't even speak anymore. Since we first activated the channel member thing like 6 months ago. So, and yeah, I really appreciate it.
So she can't speak anymore.
I think
somehow
Martha's channel
manages
is
to
just
power
said
through.
Kazia, Terry, Lynn, Liz, LJ Shaw, Stephanie. I think they're the newest ones that haven't sort of had a verbal mention before. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm going to come out of this now. I'm sure Martha's channel is just her channel name. It's linked in the description box. Definitely, it's a lovely channel. If you love slow stitching and things, you'll really enjoy Martha's channel.
Have fun packing, guys.
I think she's done some other things as well while she's while she wasn't able to be stitching too. So yeah. Kaz, it's not long now. maybe you could join us for the WIP and Waffle and bring Catherine along next time, Kaz. If you're there by then, will you be there by then? You might be. And I've already got Kaz in the drawer for Saturday as well because she will be on a plane
But more than a solid day by the sound of it.
Can't wait to meet you in person, Kaz. I'm so excited. Also terrified. Good luck with all the travelling. Hope it all goes smoothly. Can you imagine what we're going to be like, all of us meeting up in person? Can you imagine what it's going to be like? We've got...
Small.
Marion suggested we could have some labels, so I've got this roll of labels ready and my stuff I'm going to take with me. So I can get people to write their names on and stick labels on. Because you know what I'm like with names.
By the sound of it, you know what you guys all need?
Yeah.
Get some helium balloons and tie them to your wrist so you can be found in a crowd.
See, I will now recognise Marion because we met up there last year. Maggie because I met her in Cornwall last year. Kaz I won't actually recognise, but I think Kaz is going to pick me up from the station.
That'll help.
So that'll help. So yeah, I don't think there'll be too many mad Australians waving at me at a small country station. So that shouldn't be too difficult. Lucy, I won't actually... Well, I kind of recognise because there is a profile picture. Yes, Martha, I will try to record as much as I can. I did take some footage last year, but I'm not very expert with filming on my phone. But
just try and do a live stream.
We could see if we could work out... Maybe this weekend, Tom, we could work out how you do a live stream on the phone.
Yeah. YouTube makes it quite easy.
Yeah, even if it was just a short... like a minute or two, just saying hello and going around the table.
Yeah.
I will take some photos as well.
Do a Joe the Taxi duet.
No, thank you.
I mean, you've got your gin cooler ordered, so...
Yeah, I have.
Can't say for sure she's not going to do it.
Do you want to see my gin cooler, guys?
Yes. And no, Carrie,
yes,
I'm not going to be going.
Don't go anywhere. I'm going to get my gin cooler.
Going to trot down the stairs like Mr. Krabs.
I don't know if it's going to be quite big enough. What did he say about me while I was gone?
Nothing. Just ignore chat saying stop it and Tom and stuff. They're lying.
Gin cooler. It's almost as big as me.
You bought a tent.
Large capacity.
And yes, you got to love SpongeBob, Carrie.
Extra little bit in there. In the end, I went for one. There were some that were kind of in two sections, but I went for one that was just one main section, so that you can get a large bottle in there. No, not only for that reason. No. It's got handy pockets inside as well. But because in order for me to be able to give it space, basically, because I have got to carry everything by myself, it's got to be multi-purpose. So what I'll do is that'll be full of... I'll probably put all the quilt stuff in there. I think I could fit all the quilt stuff in there, and it might even be that I could fit some samples in. But yeah, I've got the quilt. I've got 4 boxes of threads like this already, and there might even be more. Needles and pins. You know, labels, all that stuff.
I imagine the boxy nature of it will be quite handy for fitting a lot of that kind of stuff in. Yeah.
So I'll fit in what I can, and so that way then I can, empty it all out, refill it with ice cube packs, bottles of gin and water, and obviously the quilt and everything I can just bundle up and carry, or put in a bag to carry on the day. So yeah, that way I can perhaps justify carrying it. I'm getting constant emails coming through from people asking to go in the drawer. I keep seeing it in the corner of my eye. I need to go and write those down afterwards. Oh, brilliant. Your son's just helped you send an email. Yes, really, almost all bright colours, to be honest. Yeah, can't go wrong with bright colours with me.
And some greys. You like a Payne's grey?
I do like a Payne's grey, actually. Yes, I do. Yeah. You do sometimes you need a bit of neutral or a bit of dark. I love like black with bright colours against it, for example.
Yeah, it's the contrast.
Yeah, the kind of thing like Shirley Benson does. I love that.
And yes, Deb, she definitely does need a granny trolley.
I've got one in the garage. I don't think I can manage to get that on and off the tube. So what I've got is a small case, which has also got wheels. And then I've got
basically a granny trolley.
A thing that's meant to be a backpack that will slot onto the case. And then I've got that, which also works as a backpack now. So I think that will be on my back. The other backpack thing will be slotted onto the case. So I can hopefully carry them both, because I know I've got to go upstairs at Paddington.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is it Paddington? I can't think which London station it is. It might be Marylebone. I can't remember now.
It'll be Paddington if you're heading down that way.
Going out towards Brighton. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure anymore.
I need to get you to work through the journey with me, Tom, like we did before. We actually went on Google Maps, didn't we, Tom? And went onto the station platform to see where I was going to have to pick things up. And I do like the new Elizabeth line. It's a lot less stressful
when you've already sort of seen the journey.
And you know what to expect, yeah.
Yeah.
I might take glasses, Linda, I'm not sure yet. I might just get some of those ready mix cans. I will. I'll be like
I'll get a novelty straw.
Giant turtle. Yeah, one of those ones that fits on your head. No, I will have to keep it together. I won't be drinking gin all day, but it'd be nice to have a drink in the evening, though, when all the evening entertainment is going on. So anybody that's staying with us for the evening entertainment, that's the bit that you have to buy a ticket for. The daytime thing, you can just come along, you just book in and come along for nothing. The evening thing is what you buy a garden party ticket for. I mean, yeah, well worth it. Yeah, and it will be. I just think it'd be nice to be able to have a drink for that. Yeah. Yeah. But during the day, I need to keep my act together, so it'll be water and coffee.
Yeah, I mean, hilarious though. It sounds a repeat Jola taxi while you're there would not be ideal.
Just because they're all doing their turns. Good grief.
Oh, you're a lucky winner.
Yeah. See, that just makes me think, has some bot already picked up the fact that I've been talking about giveaways and sent me a thing saying you're a lucky winner? Because I've had very little spam on that email before, so yeah, it makes you wonder. Yeah. Marmalade sandwiches. It is nice that when you go through Paddington Station, there is a Paddington bear there. And
you weren't impressed by that Paddington movie?
No.
With Paddington just not being Paddington.
It just didn't look like my Paddington in my head. No, not at all. No. They don't really sell drinks at the event, Debs. There's a tea rooms there because it's in the Sussex Prairie Gardens, and they have a nice tea rooms. And I did treat myself to like a cup of coffee and a cheese scone there when I got there last time. And they do like nice cakes and things like that, sandwiches and things.
But there's not a bar.
But there's not like a bar. There's no bar at all, and you're very welcome to bring whatever you want to bring in terms of food and drinks. And one of the nice things I thought about,
cans of Stella.
Yeah, Stella tourist. Yeah, and one of the nice things about the Sussex Prairie Gardens is they say picnic area anywhere you like. They're really welcoming like that. And there's lots and lots of spaces. There's benches, there's lots of space on the ground and stuff. If you are coming and you haven't heard me say it before, don't forget to bring if you've got one of those fold-up portable chairs or one or two, please do bring them along. Marion brought chairs for us last year, which I hadn't even thought of, but it was very handy. Joe did say they always worry there's not going to be enough chairs, so yeah. Yes, I better say my goodbyes now. I was going to say what's for dinner, but it's too late. Mine's going to be marinara after having Tom's delicious marinara sauce yesterday. I'm going to do it again today.
It was okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm starving now. I did eat this morning.
You definitely need to read what Snoppy wrote.
Hobbit taking a gin out for the day. It's true though, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I didn't do very much, but I did get 2 of the pieces stitched onto the quilt. I'm going to sit here and get this piece stitched on now before I go anywhere so I don't lose it. Well, it just fits in nicely here. Look, let me just show you this. Oh, it just fits in there, doesn't it? I think I might even just do that. Don't think it hurts to just overlap that a tiny bit because there's raw edges there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It is going to be just bonkers, isn't it? It really is, this quilt. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for coming. It is a fun event, Lynn. If you want to have a peek, I don't know if I put my Bazaar playlist in the description box. I don't think I did. But if you look at if you search Bazaar or look on my Bazaar playlist, scroll a little way down it, and I did quite a long, like almost an hour long video just showing some scenes, a bit of footage from the event and some photos and things, just to give a flavour of the event. It was incredible. Yeah, Marion and I just, I've said it before, I know, but we just kept like looking at each other and going, wow, it's amazing. Right, okay. Thanks very much, everybody. I'm going to stop streaming now and carry on and stitch this and then start preparing for the next thing. Hopefully see you all Saturday. Don't forget to let me know by email if you would like to go in the draw and you're not going to be able to either join us for the live stream or work out how to get into the live chat, basically. It'll only be one entry per person, whichever way you go. So if you end up getting entered twice, don't worry, because Tom does this automatic clever thing where he takes duplicate entries off. So,
yeah.
Okay, what time Saturday will it be live? I can't work
Tina
out
K
for
says,
you.
And buy from the dentist's receptionist.
Yeah.
I chose the wrong one.
Chose the wrong one, typical. Janice, I can't tell you what time it will be where you are because obviously even in the US you have different time zones, don't you? But it's 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. UK time. So you should be able to look it up quite easily if you go on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, if you look on the channel, it's already in... Go to the live section on your channel. You'll see your local time for when it's going to start on there.
Oh, right. So if you go to my channel... Now, just click on to look at my actual channel. Look at the tabs along the top.
Give people a link, even.
Yeah, and click on where it says live. So you've got videos, live, posts. Click on live, and you'll see the live thing, and it will tell you the time there. I can't even speak anymore, but my mouth is gone.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't gone. It's trying to keep going by itself, but there's no
it's still
brain
making
there.
the noise. It's just no brain connected. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom's going to put a link as well, so yeah.
Well, I'm going to try.
Bye, number one. Oh, so Martha is saying, Janice, we're on the East Coast. We on the East Coast are 5 hours behind them. So if we're 8 o'clock, it'll be about 3 p.m. for you then. But I think you need to, check it out. Check it out for yourself. I don't want to tell you that and tell you wrong. There, Tom's just put that link there. Yeah, 3 p.m. on the East Coast US. Thanks, Martha.
Yeah, you can press the notify thing on that as well, and it'll try to, notify you.
It will notify you. It will tell you, So if you click on that link now, that will take you to the link to the live stream for Saturday. You can click notify now, and it will give you a warning, and it should also tell you what the time is to you, what the time will be to you, not to me, but to you. Probably 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. Yeah, I can't start trying to... We've got so many different people in so many different time zones around the world. I can't start trying to tell everybody all the different ones because I'm almost certainly going to get it wrong.
Yeah.
So,
I've just seen that there's people already commenting in the chat for the Saturday thing.
Really?
I believe thinking that they were in this stream.
Oh.
It's all people who have also spoken in here now, so...
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, they realised.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Yes, Kerry, one of them was you.
I forgot to say earlier on, Carol's gone now, but Carol said to me a couple of days ago, she actually got the wrong... It was Saturday. She rolled up a week early for the Saturday one and said, did she get the prize for being first? Yes. Carrie!
Oh.
Thank you,
Now
Crikey, you
look
just
who's
nipped
coming
that
in
in
at
under the
number
wire. Is that just me number one at the end? It worked, number one. Let's stop now. And this is coming up saying the giveaway is currently closed for some reason. Oh, someone go, it's because Debs went join. is exactly the kind of thing that happens. Okay, I'm going to go now while Carrie's still number one. Thank you, Carrie. That's very kind of you, even if you just
Very
did it
much
out of spite.
appreciated.
Kate, she's knocked you off the pedestal. Git. Right, I'm going now. I can't do it.